Have you ever wondered why some people who seem to be doing nothing are actually achieving great things? Why do they choose to stand alone while the whole world rushes by in a crowd? Friends, today we're going to reflect on a fascinating idea, one that might just make you think. It comes from a philosopher who said, "This is why I chose seclusion and a life of detachment. I wanted to give more to a larger community." Sounds contradictory, right? To give more to a bigger community, you'd think you'd need to be in the middle of the action. But no, seclusion here isn't about isolating yourself from the world. It's about taking a step back to observe and think more deeply. Our modern lives are filled with noise and chaos. We are constantly bombarded by phone notifications, social media alerts, the pressure to keep up, and a million different opinions from strangers online. It's easy to get swept up in the glitz and glamour, to chase the goals the crowd is chasing. This philosopher chose a different path. He stepped away from the noise to have the time and space to listen to himself, to create works of value for future generations. He didn't chase after things that please the masses or the gifts of good fortune like money, fame, or possessions. Why? Because he knew these things are a trap. Think about it. The fish is caught not because it's brave, but because the bait is so tempting. The animal is hunted not because it's weak, but because the trap was set so well. We often believe we're in control of these things, but really, they're controlling us. The philosopher also stressed that we should only care for our bodies with one goal in mind: to stay healthy. We don't need lavish jewelry or fancy houses to show off. A house made of straw or one of imported marble is fundamentally just a place to live. The most important thing isn't what's on the outside, it's having a clear mind. Let's look at some real examples. I have a friend who was a brilliant programmer at a huge tech company. High salary, dream job. But after years, he felt empty. He realized he was just living up to the expectations of society and his company. He decided to quit and move to the countryside, where he bought a small piece of land to grow vegetables and raise fish. Many people thought he was crazy. But during those 3 years of seclusion, he researched and wrote a book on minimalist living. It became a phenomenon, helping millions of people find peace. He took a step back so he could contribute more to the world. Another friend I know was a successful businessman. He had it all: a big house, luxury cars, designer watches. His life was a blur of parties and networking events. But then his business failed, and he lost everything. It was then he realized he had spent his whole life chasing superficial things, while neglecting his health, family, and inner peace. He had fallen into the trap of good fortune without even knowing it. So, what can we learn from these stories? Make time for yourself every day. Spend 15 to 20 minutes in complete silence. Turn off your phone and computer. Just sit with yourself and listen to your thoughts and feelings. This helps you understand what you truly want instead of chasing what others want for you. Rethink your relationship with stuff. Try to declutter the unnecessary things in your home. Ask yourself, does this item really serve me, or am I serving it? Focus on using things, not just owning them. Focus on core values. Always ask yourself, What is the real purpose of what I'm doing? Instead of chasing fame or money, aim to create lasting value, no matter how small. True freedom only comes when we become slaves to philosophy. In other words, slaves to truth and what is right. Remember, what comes to us through prayer or luck isn't truly ours. What can be given to us can also be taken away. Only the things we cultivate and earn ourselves, these are our real treasures. Life isn't a race to get all the shiny things. It's a journey to find true peace and meaning. Sometimes, all it takes is one step back to see a clearer path forward and give so much more. Like, share, subscribe. If you found this video helpful, join us as we explore even more fascinating stories together.